Welcome back to Oxygen Not Included and our little base. We're going to play with debug mode and the automation update. Now, research, because there's a bunch of new research. Let's see whether I can get this working properly. Hey, we got instant build on. So we want research stations. I want a few of those and a few of those with power wire. Let's just hook the whole lot up. Research. So, as you can see, I completed all the research beforehand because it's an existing game. So let's look at the new research. We have a rock granulator. Produces sand from raw materials, which is sand has been one of those things that you could make in theory from superheating dirt, but it was difficult and expensive. This will fix a lot of those problems. We have a fire pole, which could be awesome. It means we could put a fire pole beside every set of stairs to let the dupes get down quickly and then up a little bit slower, but that's fine. A thermo shift plate uses the thermal properties of its construction material to propagate or buffer thermal energy across a small area. No idea what that does. We get to play with that one. Metal refinery produces refined metals from raw metal ore. That could be fun as well. Automation. That's seeming like obviously the guys at Clay play a lot of Factoria. We have automation overlay in the game view. So at the moment we can't even see automation. But once we research that we can, which is great because there's so many overlays already. I'm glad that we got to research to see some of this stuff. Power shutoff. Automatically turns power on or off using automation technology. Signal switch can be active or inactive on an automation grid, wire bridge, and automation wire. So it runs signals but not power, which is awesome. Pressure plate. Becomes active when a duplicate or object is placed on top of it. A clock sensor uses a timer to switch power grids on and off. I don't know why we would want to turn a power grid on and off. According to time. You know, I'm thinking back to Factorial, and the only reason you do that was with solar. But we're in an asteroid. I can't see a lot of solar energy being produced. So we'll play with that one later. We have an AND gate, an OR gate, an XOR gate, a NOT gate, and a buffer gate. I suck at circuits with Factorio, so that's going to be interesting. Maybe Oxygen Not Included will teach me how to do circuits in Factorio. We'll see. And a duplicate checkpoint. Duplicates will wait here until while the light is red and will cross when the light is green. No idea. It sounds like we do traffic lights. I don't know why we'd need to, but sure. We have a conductive wire bridge. Low resistance conductors. Not sure. Heavy conductive joint plate. Conductive wire. Connects buildings to power sources. We've already got wire. We start off with wire, so that's a wire bridge. Runs one wire over section. Conductive wire bridge runs one wire section over another. Maybe it'll let us go over 1,000 watts. But then, so we've got heavy conductive wire, then regular wire without overloading, and this is heavy wire. This already carries a ridiculous amount of power. I can't see why we'd need more, but yeah. And then we've got a mini gas pump and a mini liquid pump. I don't know why again. But research. Let's just go straight through that tree. Because that makes things easier. So let's start with the rock granulator. And power. Hook it up to power. Oh. And I want to change you because we have an oxygen problem in my base. It's far from happy. Disease count 0. Temperature, paint. Let's just paint some air in here. Paint some air in here. Don't know. Oh yeah, it's actually working. Let's change you to 2. Hey, paint. 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 That's a bit better. We'll paint some oxygen in down here because it won't hurt anything. And some in here because again it won't hurt anything. And we've got a bit of room down here. Let's just paint all that in. We'll paint some air in down here. And there. That should be enough though. I don't have to worry about things for a while. Oh, look. Let's paint all that air in. Okay. Alright. So, rock crusher. Let's just produce sand. I want debug mode to go away. So let's go with raw mineral. So like, I've got 160 tons of granite. So I can come up here and I can go... Where's granite? Granite. I can say, use 100 kilos of granite and it makes 100 kilos of sand. And because I got instant build on... where are we? Sand, 110 kilos. 1,200 kilos. So, that's going to be a nice little one to be able to play with. To be able to actually make more sand to do more filtration. Because I'm not short on sand. Where is sand? Filtration material. I'm not at all short on sand currently. But I have played more than my fair share of games where I just ran out of sand. So the recipes are electrum. Extract the largest chunks of pure gold from electrum. The remaining pieces are too small to be used. So it uses electrum, which I haven't seen so far. So I'm guessing it's a new material that's in the new update that, again, I haven't played with. Which gives you golden sand. Wolfram gives you tungsten. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. I pressed automation. Wolfram gives you tungsten and sand. Copper gives you copper and sand. Pyrite is copper and sand. Iron ore is iron and sand. Which I'm guessing we could then... Because iron ore and iron are two different materials. Same with copper ore and copper. So we may actually have to refine our materials before we can then smelt them, for lack of a better term. Oh god, it's then more and more like Factorio, into a better material. Granite just gives you sand. Igneous rock sand. Obsidian sand. Granite sand. No, obsidian, where are we? Abyssalite. Sand. Sandstone. Sand. I thought that would have like a better conversion ratio. Because sandstone is basically sand. Instead of being rock sand. So, we got a few options there. What was in this research? Oh, the fire pole. That must be in here. Oh, fire pole. I want to build a fire pole. Deconstruct. Dig. That. Cancel. Oh, done. Fire pole. How do we make you bigger? Deconstruct. Maybe we need to do it with a drag. Oh, we do. Let's go with uproot. I want to see somebody use a fire pole. Where's somebody? You move to here. Woohoo! That's miles faster. Did I make the air too cold? 24 degrees. That's still in temperature. Alright, whatever. Oh! Why are you climbing up that? Why are you climbing up that? Oh. Well, Clay, I found the first pathfinding fail. That's ridiculous. There's a ladder right there. There's a ladder right there that they could climb up. Sopping wet, pop eardrums. Under the weather. We're not having a lot of fun. So yeah, that's a fail. Where are you going? You're going this way. So the ladder's obviously the first thing. Really? Deconstruct. Uproot. Alright. I now need somebody to come down here and get this stuff. Which is all body temperatures wrong. See, and you ran down the stairs. And then you're going up. Why? Because you're going to the right. Yeah. There's a significant pathfinding fail here. Come on. I need to become the new day. Come on. Sleepy time, wakey time. Hurry up. Alright, whilst that happens, what else do we have? We have the thermo shift plate, which I gather is this. Use the thermal properties of its construction material to propagate or buffer thermal energy across a small area. Alright, let's slow the game back down. So you ran... So he's going to go walk past this ladder to climb up the pole. Clay, you need to have a pathfinding penalty for going up a pole, and a pathfinding penalty for going down a ladder if there's a pole nearby. So he's who's this? Harold. Harold's coming over here. He ran down the stairs. Travolta's about to do the exact same thing. And then he's going to go up the pole to go right. He could have gone up the stairs much, much faster. Yeah. Alright. That's that one played with. Alright. No. What I want? I wanted the thermo... I still haven't played with the creature trap. Well, I've played with the creative mode, but not since it actually got released. Thermo shift plate. Alright. We have instant build on, so let's pick it back up. So that gets hot really fast. And it's made out of diamond, copper ore, copper, wolframite, tungsten. Oh wow, we got a lot of extra materials added. Sand, cement, steel. So that heated up pretty much instantly. Let's just dig that out. Bring that back up. Oh. Deconstruct. Buildings. No, you're not a building. Deconstruct. All. All again. All again. Deconstruct. All. Okay, I boo-booed. Alright, let's try that again. Let's go with a cold area. So we have a cold area over here. Let's try and drag the cold area all the way across. So we're going to go with... let's first dig ourselves a channel right into the back of there. Something instantly refroze. Okay. Thermo shift plate. I can't click and drag because of instant build. I end up with 500 one on top of one another. Deconstruct. Deconstruct. And this is being produced out of diamond. So, we have thermo shift plates at minus, bringing the temperature up to 30. Use thermal properties of construction material to propagate or buffer thermal energy across a small area. Okay, let's go back to temperature overlay. In theory, I should notice this area gets colder, because it's basically being attached to a giant heatsink. And this area should get warmer. This is 20 degrees, this is 20.1. Let's crank the speed up. 36, 36.1. It has brought down the temperature slightly, but I think just digging the channel would have done the exact same effect. 23, 20. Yeah, it has started melting this area. Well and truly. This is the problem with when they put out the brand new 2-week early beta test. They don't always work, and this is why I tend not to play with them. At least not record and play with them. So even then I've got some built one on top of one another. I don't know, maybe I'm trying to take the heat too far? I guess that's possible. Alright, let's do that. Where was that under? Refinement? Nope. Medical? No. 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 Plumbing, ventilation, utilities. It's under utilities, you idiot. Yeah, people are getting sick. I don't mind. Put on top of the machine. Power transformer. Power transformer is definitely going down. But that could have just been... Okay, let's do another experiment. Let's just take a couple of these and lay them over the machine like that. Unchanged. 34. Yeah, there's really no difference. Oh, it's slightly cooler. Slightly. But for 1 or 2 degrees... And this end is still... Oh, it's warmed up slightly. Alright, let's go with deconstruct. Let's go with all, and let's get rid of all of them. Yep, that worked well. Deconstruct all of them again. No. Deconstruct. Come on. Let's select something different. No. Really? I don't really want to deconstruct all these manually. because I triple clicked a few times. Come on. So we're using diamond. Now diamond is a very good insulator. Let's try something with a super high conductivity. Means technically I have a lot of diamond laying around. That is a lot of diamond. We need to check how much these cost to build. Right. Diamond. Details. 80. I can't remember if 80 is good or bad. Let's go with wire. 4. Oh, hang on. Is diamond a good conductor or a good insulator? I can't remember now. No, it's a good conductor. It's a good conductor. So that should have moved the heat through as fast as possible. Come on, just... Oh, this is frustrating. Deconstruct, deconstruct, deconstruct. 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 Very frustrating. Okay. Utilities. Thermo. High thermal conductivity. And really? It uses 800. And I'm getting back 1600. Okay. Decor. High thermal. High reactive. High thermal. Thermally reactive. Slow heating. It says slow heating. It should be a slow temperature change. Ceramic is an insulator. Really? Gold has a decor bonus at 30%. I can see lots of gold statues being made. Insulate. Really? Oh, carbon fiber. Carbon fiber is green? Okay. Slow heating, thermally reactive. Wow, there's some choices. Iron. Missing strings element slab name. Okay, iron ore. Somebody's unhappy. Somebody's really unhappy. Pyrite. Pyrite has no properties whatsoever. So let's go with... see, copper... Copper's used in all sorts of things. You know, like your computer heatsink is made out of... Well, has a large chunk of copper in it. Just because it transmits heat so well. Alright, we're going to try plain old copper. Actually, before we do that, we're going to look at our temperature. 38, 38. Over here's back down to 24-ish. Alright, so we're going to bring that back up. We're going to go... This is copper, copper. Come on. I really wish I could click and drag, but with auto build on, it's a dangerous proposition. So that looks like it's bringing cold air. But it is also the fact that it's been put down at like a very neutral temperature. We're just going to try and cool this one machine. Come on, game. Thank you. And you'll see when I get to this cold environment, I'm automatically heating it up when I put these things down. Because they're going in at whatever temperature the ore is, which is like, I don't know, some rough approximation of room temperature. 28, 28, 28, 30, 31, power transformer at 33, power transformer at 37, power transformer at 35. So technically, it's working. It's all that has dropped the transformer by like 2 degrees. But then again, I do have, Weezwarts right here. Try to cool the whole area down. See, these have got thermo shift plates. Well, let's try that. Let's bring you back out. Let's put you in. We'll go dig, and we'll dig that lot out. And we'll bring you back up. We'll join that in there. Okay, so these thermo shift plates. If their temperature drops, it is dropping. Ever so slightly. Although we've now got a cold area. Right here. For some reason. 34.9. Power transformers 36.7. 36.6. I don't know if we're actually dragging heat our way. Alright. Gosh, people are being grumpy. Let's go back to this. Let's paint in some more oxygen so people don't complain so much. Done. Get rid of that. Alright. Research. What else did we have? We had metal refinery. So, refinement. Metal refinery. Plop you there. Give you power. Alright. So, iron ore gives us iron. Gold amalgam gives us gold. Pyrite gives us copper. Okay. Copper ore gives us copper. Wolframite will give us tungsten. And electrum will give us gold. Pyrite gave us iron and sand. Whereas pyrite here gives us just straight... Pyrite gives us copper there. And pyrite gives... Oh, no, here we go. Pyrite gives us copper and sand. Okay. So, we can now choose to either have half sand, half the material we want, or all the material we want. Difference in the machines is 1.2 kilowatts. Ouch. Or 240 watts. With 80 watts of heat, 80 watts of heat. You got a liquid intake pipe and a liquid outtake pipe. Okay. Plumbing pipes. Output pipe. Oops. Deconstruct. Oh, yeah, oops. That's actually a pipe full of water. I didn't think about that. Liquid pipe. So you're an intake and you're an outgo. So we need to slow you right down. Let's produce one of them. Water and water. Really? What do you pump out? You pump out clean water. So what's the water actually do? Because none of these say they use water. Alright, new plan. Let's take our liquid pipe up, down, and around. And then go deconstruct liquid pipes. That one and that one. Okay, run the game so it's actually running. We need to, hang on, deconstruct that liquid pipe. And we'll do that. We need to mop again. Oops. Okay, and we want plumbing overlay. So at the moment you have 59 kilos of water. 39 kilos of water. Hang on. 10, 20, 30, 40. You now have no water. And you've now got water again. It heats the water. Yeah. For some reason the water's coming back in at almost its original temperature. Let's go plumbing, let's go liquid pipe, hook that up. Back to plumbing, no, plumbing. Really? The water's going out. Well, that's not desired. I made a mess again. Okay, so we can essentially loop that around. I assume that's probably going to get fixed. Okay, so let's do an automation overlay. Alright, automation. Connects automated buildings to automation gates. What buildings? Have you game just enabled all out? No? No? Yeah, it's just enables everything. Alright, fine. Okay. Automation wire. So it's a different type of wire. Alright, let's see if we can do clock sensor, pressure plate. See, what I was asking for is, can I detect the amount of pressure in a pipe? Which I can't. But I can now... Really? Potential power consumed 2.4 kilowatts? Oh. Oh, because I hooked these guys up. Yeah. Alright. So, automation wire. So in the past, we'd take an Atmos switch and we'd put it up here. And we'd say, Atmos switch, current pressure, we want, if it had 600 grams, it would turn on. And then we'd take power, we'd run this wire up to the Atmos switch, out of the Atmos switch, and back down out of the Atmos switch, and we disconnect this wire if it's above that. Atmos switch inactive. Oh, so in the past we'd have to take wire through it. Now that's changed. Okay, so let's go back to automation. We take automating wire and we go from there to there. So you're waiting for the pressure to get above 600, which is what I've set it to. rather than above. It used to be just, yeah, it would turn the power on and off. Now we can actually put a signal through the wire, through a different wire rather than power through the wire. Come on, current pressure 500, 400, 500. Oh, let me turn on for half a second. There we go. Ventilation, and it's pumping out oxygen, unfortunately. But that's the theory. Okay. And gate. So we could do, if this one and this one have enough hydrogen, then they pump. Could be handy. I can't think of any reason. Can we mean active and inactive? So it's a signal switch. Input, output, active, standby. Oh, so this means we can manually turn stuff on and off. We can already do that with normal switches. Yeah, we have a normal switch. Power shut off. Oh, okay. So we can now automate power on and off. That'll be handy. Although, essentially we're doing that. But we could have one Atmos switch down here that says, hey, if there's no oxygen down here, turn on all the bubblers at once through a power shut off. No, we could have an oxygen. Okay, where are we? So let's go with this system. This system pumps the air down to down here. So we could have an Atmos switch down here that says, if there's not enough oxygen, turn on this whole hydrogen oxygen bubbler. Okay. Man, I can see somebody coming up with something ingenious. It won't be me. And then we have a duplicate checkpoint. So duplicate checkpoint means that if a switch has an active, an on-off condition, we can let duplicates past. Again, I can't see a use for it. Not off the top of my head. I know there's going to be a use for it. I just can't see what it is. If... Why are we suffocating? Look, I'm sick of that. Stop suffocating. Look, you're getting to me, Travolta. Problem solved. Paint that whole area with oxygen. And now you're all dead. It's at 45 degrees. Oh. That's at 21 degrees. 31 degrees. Meh. Paint with oxygen. They've stopped complaining. Alright. So, the checkpoint. The only thing I can think of is... Oh. No. I was thinking about food storage. But they have to get in and out of food storage no matter what. I don't know. This has run for a while. We're now running over here and clearing this stuff out, are we? Okay. Yeah, if anything... 35.1. Power transformer is 36.8. That's 38, 35, 30. So this power transformer is 36.8. That one's 36.1. That one's 35.1. So in theory, it's helping a little bit. A tiny, 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 tiny little bit. Yeah. Yeah. Don't know whether it's worth the effort. Okay. Back to research. So we have this one. And, okay, let's do the mini pump. The mini pump sounds like it could be fun. Mini liquid pump. So, a full pump, where are we? Full pump does 240 watt and uses 10 and moves 10 kilos of water. A mini pump uses 60 watts and only moves 1 kilo. So it uses, what's that, 1/4 the power to move 1/10 the water. And it's made out of plastic. Buildings made out of this material have an antiseptic properties. Okay. It puts out quarter of the heat as well, but still. I don't see a reason for ever doing a mini liquid pump. Unless like you're really short on materials, but like I know at a later stage I need to pump out this and this. And look, let's do it. Let's put a. Can I get a? I know one of these buttons. No, I don't know. One of these buttons lets me compare. No. No. More. Clear floor, deconstruct, destroy. Haha. Okay. Clear selection. Let's do that. Which is 26 tons of water compared to that. Oh, clear selection. Which is 11 tons. So this is twice as much as this. Okay, clear selection. Alright, we're going to put in plumbing. We're going to put in a full liquid pump down here. And a mini pump down here. Now, a mini pump moves 1/4 the material. No, 1/10 the material for 1/4 the. We need to dig that out. Dig that out. Dig that out. So it moves 1/4 the liquid. No, I gotta get my maths right. Moves 1/10 the liquid for 1/4 the power cost. Okay, we're gonna dig. Actually, we're gonna dig all of that out. We're going to liquid bridge the hell out of this because we just want to dump it. I'm going to do a straight comparison between the two, and I just want to dump all the liquid into our storage tank. I could just pump it off into oblivion, but let's try and do this somewhat proper. Hold Shift JD to draw in a straight line. That tile, that tile, that tile. That tile, and that tile, and then we're going to do a liquid vent. Okay, power, wire. We're just going to pick any circuit that's close. I'm going to bring it to there, and then I'm going to wire the rest up separately. Yeah, dead straight lines as you can tell. Okay. Plumbing overlay. Can I do... No, I can't do white. Alright, pause the game. Hook those two up. Plumbing overlay. Bump the game speed up. And we'll see how they go. Like, normally 10 kilo pumps is overkill. Alright, let's slow the game down. So I have a pump down here, which is doing a geyser worth of water. Actually, let's look at that one. Yes, that's heated right the way up. But it's only moving the heat to just around it, and then it cools off in the air. I don't know. I don't know about the thermo shift plates at all. Alright, so I have one pump which moves 10 kilos of water. Now, it's feeding into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 oxygen bubblers, electrolyzers, which use liquid intake pipe, liquid outtake pipe. It doesn't say. Of course it doesn't say. Using water. Go on, flash up for longer than half a second. Oh, that one's the one with the limiter. Using water. It uses... So 3 of them use a kilo. So that's, what, 4 kilos of water being used. Plus all my showers, which of course everybody's asleep and nobody's using. Somebody come use a bathroom or a shower. Come on. Okay, we're using water 0 kilos, 0 kilos, 0 kilos. 1 kilo. Someone use a toilet. Really? Bathroom's generally the first thing you would do in the morning. There we go. Lavatory in use. Slow the game down. No, it'll be in here. In use, in use, in use. Flush, ready. Not pumping. It doesn't actually say how much they use. Oh, how much do you use? In use. Just says in use. In use. Okay. So, thanks, Clay, for not giving me readouts. But, like, I'm using 4 kilos of water up here, 3 showers, that's 5, 6, 7 kilos. I don't know why water's measured in kilos, but sure. Like, 1 pump will keep most of this system running. If we add... No, where is it? I thought it was under refinement. The oil thing. Where's the oil thing? Utilities. Oil well. Oil well... It's not written on there. Of course it's not. The oil well uses 5 kilos of water. You know, per second, per minute, per whatever. So they chew through oil. I guess the only advantage... Yeah, I can't see why you'd use the mini pump. At all. You know, unless there was... Even if there was a tiny bit of water you wanted to pump out, you just use a big pump to get it done faster. Yeah, my polluted water line, I could get away with a mini pump. But by the time I've teched that far to get a mini pump, it's too late. I've already built a standard one. I don't get that one. Okay, let's do power. So, heat. So that just has... That's a high conductivity. That's the only difference. Okay, can I replace? No, I can't replace. Heavy conductive wire. Heavy wire is made out of worse materials. The conductive wire is made out of better materials which are harder to get hold of. Like 100 copper ore. Where's copper? 100 copper ore, you dig that up out of the ground. 100 copper either requires you to add 1.2 kilowatts worth of power to it, or use 200 kilos of copper to make 100 kilos of copper ore. 200 kilos of copper ore plus 100... Yeah, 200 kilos of copper ore to make 100 kilos of copper and 100 kilos of sand. Okay. Let's look at our temperature overlays. Alright, we've got a cold zone here. So let's start with this. Let's go with that material. And let's just whoop, wrong one. No. Deconstruct those. Excellent. Alright. Put my ladder back in. Which is probably going to ruin my test because the ladder starts off the wrong temperature. Oh, metal tiles. Run speed 50%. Plastic tile. Run speed 50%. I can see them being an advantage. Same with the plastic ladder. Alright. To make things fair, deconstruct all. Let's get... Whoops. Okay, what I disconnect? I disconnected a power line, I bet. Yeah. Let's put the power line back. Let's go with a plastic ladder. So you're running down the ladder, up the ladder, down the ladder, up the ladder. Let's paint some more oxygen in. Because yes, I'm obviously not producing enough, we know that. I want somebody to come down here and pick up something naturally with automatic pathfinding. Let's go with sweep. Sweep's still on manual. Sweep, priority 6. It's funny, we're now in a high stress environment and I haven't done anything. Nobody's sweeping shit. They're all full. Copy settings to all of them. Thank you. Alright. Slow the game speed down. Every single one of them is going up the fire pole. You're going left. You're going left. Whoop. Yeah, whoever you are. Bubbles is going right. Who's this? Ari. Come on, Ari. It's going up to go right. Move to here. Alright, Devon, I trust in you. You are going to choose to go up the power pole to go left. Yep. Alright, back to our experiment. So, high conductive heat, heavy conductive wire. We're going to run that up there. across the whole base to there, because we can't run it through tiles. We're going to run it into... Alright, we're going to go temperature overlay. It's at a very low temperature. 28. See, that's already heating up. A lot. This heavy wire is at 27, 20, 27, 28. Hang on, I need power overlay. Power overlay. Let's actually hook it into the rest of the hot wire. So, heavy watt wire, which you now won't tell me what your details. So you're at 39. Heavy watt wire 32, 25, 34, 30, 29. Negative, 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 negative. That's at minus 21. That's at minus 18. It's heating up. It's heating up a fair bit, actually. But I don't think I moved the coolness into this area. Like, this is the divide. Yeah, I can't see. Because essentially what you want to do is you always want to drag the heat away from the hot areas. Alright. How's our liquid pumps going? They're really not. Because that's a lot of liquid. So you had 11 tons, you're down to 10, so not a lot, and you had 27 tons, and you're now down to 18 tons. So this is almost done 10 tons the time this is done 1 ton, which is about right, because it is 10 times faster. Clear selection. And meanwhile, yeah, our 10 kilos, 1 kilo. Yeah, I love the game, Clay. I finally pronounced it right. But personally, yeah. Alright, let's try the heavy watt wire trick again. Oh, hang on, ventilation. What do we have? We've got a gas shut-off. And a mini gas pump. Same story. Like, gas pump, 240 watt, 500 grams. 60 watt, 550 grams. I don't see an advantage at all. Alright, let's go with power. Let's go with heavy conductive wire. And we're going to try and bring... So this is our cutoff. Where's our cutoff? Let's put a switch. Let's dig that tile out, and we're going to put a switch in here as our marker. So that's the point where it turns green. Let's get heavy conductive wire, and we're going to drag it from here all the way through the base. It's heavy watt wire, so we're just... Oh, damn. Okay, we're going to drag it through the side of the base. Yeah, we've got plenty of hot zones to work our way around. I'm going to hook it in down here. Okay, so it's buried in the ground. heavy watt wire at... So it's warming up. It is warming up. No, it's cooling down. It's cooling down. So that doesn't make sense. Why would that one be 19 degrees? That one. Pause. That one's 21.9, so it's colder. That one's warmer, and that one's 30. Yeah, we've got 30s, 29s. It's all over the place. It's not really moving any temperature. Well, the wire's cooling down. Let's look at the other end. If the game doesn't crash on me, because it's trying hard to. Yeah, we can't run at 3 speed anymore. Okay, so heavy watt wire down here is at... Ooh. Oh, it's a wire bridge. Yeah, I'm probably putting way too much power on that wire bridge. Huh? Did I happen to run right through a wire bridge? No, I want wire. Yeah, I ran right through a wire bridge. Yeah, it's not going to be happy. Circuit status. Yeah, it's not going to be happy at all. Actually, technically, we don't need that wire bridge. It's not doing anything. Come on. Deconstruct. Okay. Power overlay. So you're at... You won't tell me. Temperature overlay. Wire bridge, 38. We get up to 43s. We've got a 38.3 here. Oh, it's brought the coldness down a little bit. A tiny bit. So, 40.3. Let's see if this changes. No. No is the easy answer. Heavy watt wire 39.9. Heavy watt wire 44. 40. 41.5. 41.3. 40. 39. Yeah. Again, I can't see a reason for it. Like, yes, if you're going to run through a cold zone between 2 hot zones, but same story. I can't see. Look, technically, let's bring the color with it, but make sure. I hope the game doesn't crash. Like, yeah, if I was dragging heavy watt wire all the way down to power something down here, maybe. Maybe I'd run a heavy watt wire, a conductive heavy watt wire through a cold zone, hoping to keep the electrical wire cool enough. But, overheat temperature, plus 50. What is the overheat temperature? Will you tell me? No. No. And I mean, I could probably find something that was more conductive of heat to run through the systems, but yeah. Look, we've played with the new update. I'm personally not sold on it. I'm sure with all the automation stuff, somebody will come up with something brilliant. And I do like that we can now make sand. That's definite plus in my book. along with metal tiles. Let's see. Nope. Let's go deconstruct buildings. Watch everybody complain. Crunch. Metal tile. Thermally conductive, thermally conductive, thermal conductive. That's my other issue. Is you're going to end up with ground that's going to get hot and stay hot. Where are people running? We're running through here a fair bit. Deconstruct buildings. Hang on. But airflow tiles, which are made out of metal already, like less refined metal, they don't have a run speed bonus. Airflow tile, metal tile, metal tile. Sure, we can just put down plastics. Yeah. Plastic tile, maybe? It slowly heats, but then it holds... It holds its heat. 60 watts. 900 watts. So yeah, plastic doesn't heat up terribly well. Come on, let's watch Barfire. Yeah, she does a little jump over the airflow tiles, so maybe. Alright, what else? The fire pole doesn't work because of pathfinding. The power shutoff is nice, but it's literally just replacing the switch. Which was manual, but, you know, it didn't take too much for a dupe to get out there and tick things on and off. Foods had nothing added. Plumbing, we just have the addition of the mini pump. Ventilation, we have addition of the mini pump plus a gas shutoff. Oh. So that's basically exactly what I wanted. It'll let us automate turning gas on and off, but I can't read the gas. Can I? Gas on or off using automation technology. Okay, so this will actually fix our bubbling problem, because as you can see, like, we're running oxygen. Come back here, ventilation. We're running oxygen down this pipe. Most of it's going out here, none of it's going this way. This one, all the gas is coming out here, and then it's immediately, even though the pipe keeps going, and I tried doing this with the valve, and sure, if I turn off the valve, ventilation, then the air will keep flowing further down. So what we actually want to do is we're going to deconstruct that. We're going to put in a ventilation. We're going to put a gas shutoff. Input output with a automation, an Atmos sensor right there, with an automation wire there to there. I'm going to say if you it works on current pressure only. Nah, that'll work. Our problem is we now need to put power to every single one of these, every single gas shutoff. Technically, that switch needs to be over here. Right, automation, Atmos sensor, right there. Automation wiring into there. Stop. Deconstruct. If it's below 1,000, Alright. Go back to ventilation. Yep, that's hooked up. Yep, that's hooked up. Oxygen overlay. Can I negative... Let's try that. No. Mass in kilograms. 0.8. Paint. Refresh. Pressure drops. Atmo switch turns on. Ventilation overlay. So this then turns on. Okay. So that will fix our problem of trying to get gas pumped to the right areas. It's going to be messy. Yeah, pressure's already re-equalized because I just painted the area. But it means now we can basically do what I did with power. Where's power? Power. Oh, I keep losing all the buttons. Temperature, power. So I built a substation, a stack of substations, and run everything on its own individual circuit. It means with our gas overlay, we're going to have to do the same thing. We're going to have the output pipe come to here, run a stack of different on-off filters, put our Atmo switches in different rooms, and physically turn them on and off automatically. It'll all be automatic. It'll just be a bit of a nightmare to do. This circuit has 9.7. Is that right? 240 times by 2 plus 480. So yeah, that is right. That's... No, I've already put one Atmo switch on there. So, if a circuit carries 1,000 watts, which I'm assuming hasn't been updated. Yeah, hasn't been updated. So if the circuit carries 1,000 watts, and you don't want to overload your circuits, which nobody really wants to do, it means for every one bubbler, being 2 gas pumps with 4 electrolyzers, you have 40 watts spare. Because you're at 960 watts. So you could put 4 of these guys in to pump to 4 different rooms, which is probably all you need. It's just going to be, like I said, a little bit of a nightmare to set up. Ventilation, gas pipe. Let's go to ventilation. So yeah, we come out from here, put in 4 of these guys, and run them to different rooms. So yeah, technically will work. Utilities. We have the thermo shift plate, which I can't get to work, basically. Refinery. I love the rock granulator. The metal refinery, I think it just uses too much power. I don't get the water wraparound thing, apart from it heats up the water a lot. Medicine, nothing new. Furniture, nothing new. Stations, nothing new. And automation is completely new. So, hydro, ambient liquid pressure. So same story, we could put one of these in here and turn off our, where's my liquids? So I have this valve, no, this valve, which is all my polluted water. No, this valve. I can't move. Can't move, the game's broken. Alright, get rid of that. So this valve is on or off, which then turns on the water distiller. I could deconstruct you. Come on. Deconstruct you. Put in a plumbing. Liquid shutoff. No. Turn you. No. Turn you around. Put a automation, a hydro sensor. Put you... I can move again. Excellent. So put you down here. And then run automation wire from there to there. And it will say, if it is above 500 kilos, being, hey, there's water in here, we will turn on this valve. And then just hook you up to the first bit of wire. And liquid overlay means I can then automate whether I'm refining water or not. Which is nice. Look, don't get me wrong. Yeah, the automation is going to be fun to play with. I don't know whether a lot of the more advanced stuff will actually get, like a clock sensor, no idea. A thermo sensor, maybe. A pressure plate, no idea. I can't understand any reason why you'd use a pressure plate. Maybe to automatically and manually shut a door? Yeah, no, I can't see any reason to use a pressure plate. Or the checkpoint. And a buffer gate, no idea. I don't know, let's put one down. Buffer gate. So, I'm thinking like, if you put in a pressure plate, duplicate walks onto it, you can make a door automatically open and stay open for a period of time. But there's too much chance that a duplicate will be stupid, walk on a pressure plate, and then turn around and walk away, and you got a door that's open for no reason, or, I don't know. But yeah, I'm going to leave this episode here. Thank you guys for watching. I'm going to wait and hold reservation on the new automation update. I like the concept, but the pathfinding is still going to kill me. Maybe when I see a bug fix, a hotfix go up for that, maybe. But, you know, as proven by our water, there's no need. There's no need for the mini pump. The mini pump has to be way more efficient. Same applies to the mini gas vent. All of them. You know, yeah, okay, maybe I could put a mini gas vent in here. A mini gas pump in our bubbler room. Maybe. Because it just doesn't need to pump that much. Maybe the Atmos sensor needs power, doesn't it? No. No, the Atmos sensor doesn't need power. Yeah, maybe I do that. Cut down some of the wattage. But the thing I worry about is electrolyzer, in theory, puts out 112 grams of hydrogen. Which means one mini pump wouldn't keep up with it. A full pump definitely keeps up. Only because these guys turn on and off with max gas pressure. Because we can't get the gas out fast enough as well. But that's a whole separate issue. Yeah. Alright, look, I'm going to leave it here. Thank you guys for watching. As always, go down in the comments. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you think of this new automation upgrade. I'm still very much on the fence. As I've said, we'll see what happens. And yeah, we'll leave it there. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Alright, bye!